Happy Sunday. It's the start of a new week, and it's time for Sunday Strat on my channel. It's the 1980 White Sox replay that we are doing. We are up to game number 7. It is April 17th, 1980. And the Sox right now are 3-3. They are a game and a half out of first place in the American League Western Division. Let's look at some figures. First of all, in real life, we see that the Sox were 4-2. They were actually in first place at this point in real life. No, they weren't. They were a half game out of first place. The hot player for my White Sox right now is Jim Morrison. He is lighting our fire. He's 9 for 20. He's got 4 doubles. He has a home run. He has 9 RBIs in 6 games. He has 3 walks and has been hit by a pitch twice. He's hitting .450. In the not column, it's Chet Lemon, who I'm counting on to be the MVP of the team. He is off to a 2 for 23 start. Not too good. Tonight's game will be Game 3 and the final of this series against the Yankees. And the final one of the homestand. It's off to Baltimore after the game tonight. Mike Griffin is on the mound for the Yankees. This is a night game for the White Sox. And Ken Kravec, for me, gets his first start of the season. Griffin is a right-hander. Kravec is a left-hander. Weather for tonight's game is good, which in Strat terms for super advanced play means that singles drop in at a 5-5 clip for lefties and righties. 1 to 5 gets you a single. 6 to 20 is a lineout. And for home runs, 1 to 4 is out of here, and 5 to 20 will be caught on the track. Comiskey Park, of course, a pitcher's park in 1980. All right, so let's get to the starting lineups and roll the final game of this opening homestand for the White Sox against the New York Yankees. For the visiting New York Yankees, leading off at second base, it's Willie Randolph. Batting second in center field, Rupert Jones. Batting third, the DH, Bob Watson. Batting fourth in right field, Reggie Jackson. Batting fifth in left field, Lou Piniella. Batting sixth at third base, Eric Soderholm. Batting seventh at first base, Dennis Worth. Batting eighth behind the plate, Rick Cerrone. Batting ninth at shortstop, it's Bucky Dent. For the home standing, and that was their real-life lineup for the Yankees. This is my own lineup for the Sox. Leading off in left field, Bobby Molinaro. Batting second in center field, Chet Lemon. Batting third in right field, Harold Baines. Batting fourth at second base, Jim Morrison. Batting fifth, the DH, Wayne Nordhagen. Batting sixth, not that Bosley. Batting sixth at first base, Mike Squires. Batting seventh, the shortstop, Greg Pryor. Batting eighth, the third baseman, Junior Moore. And batting ninth and doing the catching, his first appearance, his first start, Marv Foley. On the mound is Ken Kravec. I told you this is his first start of the year in 1980. Kravec was a 3-6 pitcher with a .694 earned run average. He had 15 starts, 82 innings, 100 hits allowed, 37 strikeouts, and 13 gopher balls. All right, Mike Griffin for the Yankees was 2-4 with a .483 ERA and 9 starts. He pitched 54 innings and had 25 strikeouts. Griffin, of course, was later on in 1981. He was traded to the Cubs for as part of the Rick Russell trade. Okay, so Willie Randolph is stepping into the batter's box to face Ken Kravec on a good weather night. For baseball, here we go. A pitch to Randolph is a ground ball, Jim Morrison. And Jim Morrison is an E30. And he makes that play to Mike Squires. And that retires Randolph for out number 1. So Rupert Jones comes to the plate now. Yesterday's game went to extra innings. Last Sunday, we had an extra inning ball game. It was a good one. I encourage you to check that out. It's on my channel. This is 6-5, which is a fly ball to left field, which is going to be taken in by Bobby Molinaro for out number 2. And there's 2 gone in the Yankee first for Kravec. Now it's Bob Watson, the DH and sometimes first baseman for the Yankees. And it's popped up. Marv Foley is under it, and he is going to make the catch for out number 3. Yankees are retired in 1-2-3 fashion in the first inning. We go to the bottom of the first with no score at Comiskey Park. So, for the Sox, it'll be Molinaro, Lemon, and Baines coming up against Mike Griffin. Sox are not a power-laden ball club. However, they're hoping to get some runs off of Griffin tonight. They've been a little bit of a slump. They had, let's see, in the last 2 games, they've scored 4 runs. So, trying to turn that around. The pitch from Griffin to Molinaro is hit to left field, and here comes Lou Piniella, and he makes the catch for out number 1. Here's Chet Lemon. Chet, as I told you in the pregame, has to get going. Pitch to him, and he just did. There's a base hit to center field for Chet Lemon, and the Sox have a man on with 1 out for Harold Baines. Griffin to the stretch, and the pitch to Baines is strike 3 swinging. He got him with some upstairs heat. 2 gone in the bottom of the first. Now it'll be Morrison, the man who is on fire in the early going for the Sox. Griffin, the stretch one more time, and the pitch. And this one is a chance for Cerrone. Rick Cerrone is a 1E4. So we'll see how he handles this. And that is going to be a pop-out to Rick Cerrone, and that'll end the Sox first inning. So, we've played 1 at Comiskey, and we have no score. Coming up for the Yankees in inning number 2, it'll be Jackson, Piniella, and Soderholm. Reggie, big home run year, maybe his best year. 1980. Pitch from Kravec is a line shot right at Squires on the 5-2, and there's out number 1. Piniella coming to the plate now. Sweet Lou platooned against lefties. Platoon player against lefties in 80. The pitch. And Kravec lost him. He ball 4, and that's the first Yankee base runner with 1 out in the second inning. Soderholm coming to the plate. Great double play target. If he can hit it on the ground. Kravec the stretch. The pitch home. And this is trouble to left. Molinaro to the track, to the wall, and it's gone. Soderholm goes deep. It's 2-0 Yankees. And the gopher ball bug bites Kravec in the second inning. Worth coming up now. Dennis. I don't know why they gave up on him. He looks good to me. The card looks good. And this is strike 3 swinging. Kravec gets him with some upstairs gas. That's Ken's first strikeout. 2 gone in the second now, and it's Cerrone coming to the plate with nobody out. With nobody on base, sorry. Kravec winds and delivers. Base hit to left field. Drops in front of Molinaro. He's on. And there's a man aboard with 2 outs for Dent. Bucky coming to the plate. A little more pop in his bat in 1980. Pitch from Kravec. Ground ball, Pryor. And Greg is going to... He's going to make the play to Mike Squires at first, and that'll retire the Yankees. But they scored 2 on a pair of hits, and they leave 1. After an inning and a half, the Yankees are up 2-0 on the Sox. Griffin out for his second full inning of work, and Nordhagen will lead off for Chicago. Then Squires, then Pryor. Griffin winds and delivers a ground ball to Bucky Dent. He scoops it and throws to Worth, and there's 1 out. Now it's Squires coming to the plate. Mike plays against righties. The pitch. Ground ball, Randolph. Willie's gloves it and throws to Worth for 2 outs. And now Pryor. Greg's played every game so far. Pitch to him is a looper just out of Dent's reach, and that's a ballpark single. So Pryor's on with 2 outs, and Junior Moore coming to the plate. Junior playing third base today. Pryor takes his lead. Griffin the stretch. The pitch home to Junior Moore is hit to center field, and here comes Rupert Jones, and he'll put it away for out number 3. We've played 2 complete at Comiskey, and it's 2-0 Yankees over the Sox. Kravec out for inning number 3, and he'll get the top of the Yankees order. Randolph, Jones, and Watson coming up in inning number 3. Pitch to Willie is grounded to Pryor. Greg's got it, and throws to Squires for out number 1. Rupert Jones coming up, taking over for Mickey Rivers in center field in 1980. The pitch from Kravec is ball 4. So Jones is aboard. And ready to run. Kravec the stretch. Pitch home to Rupert. He does not get the jump, so he's not going to go anywhere. Watson. Pitch to Bob. Is a line shot, smoked at Pryor, and he makes the catch. 2 down. Now it's Reggie. Reggie lined out last inning to Squires. Kravec the stretch. Checks Jones again. The pitch to Reggie. Hey, struck him out for strikeout number 2 for Kravec, and that ends the Yankee third. Go to the bottom of the third. It's 2-0 New York. For the Sox, it'll be the 9-man Foley, and then the top of the order with Molinaro, and then Lemon. Marv was up and down with the 80 White Sox. Kind of a catching rotation thing going on, and there's a drive driven to right. It's going to get down in the corner. Jackson's got to go get it. Foley's got himself a leadoff double in the third. Sox with a golden opportunity now to get a run home at least, and Molinaro, the top of the order, coming up. Griffin, the stretch, checks Foley, the pitch home, is driven to right and deep. This is going to drive Reggie to the wall, and it's 1 up. Oh my God, it's a wild pitch check. Wild pitch check. It is a wild pitch. That moves Foley to third. But we lose Molinaro's home run. Keep the one now. See what Molly can do. Infield is back. Line out to Randolph. They throw behind him to Foley to Soderholm and get a line out double play. So the bases are empty and there's 2 outs now for Lemon. That one is a real knee in the groin. The pitch to Chet from Griffin is to left. Piniella is on the run, which is always entertaining. And he's an E11. I rolled a 12. And he's going to make the catch. That'll retire the Sox in the third. That was a heartbreaking inning. We've played 3 complete, and it's New York 2, Chicago nothing. Against Kravec in the 4th will be Piniella, Soderholm, and Worth coming up. Lou walked in the 2nd. The pitch from Kravec. Ground ball, Jim Morrison. And he flips to Squires for out number 1. Now it's Soderholm, who hit the 2-run homer in the 2nd. It gave the Yankees the lead. Kravec winds and delivers to Eric, and that's ball 4. Man on with 1 out now for Dennis Worth. Worth struck out in the 2nd. The pitch from Kravec. Ground ball, Junior Moore. He goes to Morrison for 1. The relay to Squires, not in time. Worth beats the wrap. It's a 5-4 put out on Soderholm, and Worth is safe at first. There's 2 outs now in the top of the 3rd for Cerrone. Kravec the belt. The pitch. Ground ball, Junior Moore. He's going to go the short way to Morrison and retire the Yankees in the 4th. We've played 3.5, and it's 2-0 New York. Griffin will get the meat of the Sox order in the 4th. Baines, Morrison, and Nordhagen. Baines 0 for 1. The pitch from Griffin is grounded to Willie Randolph. He's up with it and throws to Worth, and there's 1 down. Now it's Morrison. 0 for 1 for Jim. And that's ball 4. He'll take his base with another walk, and that's 4 on the season for him. Now, he can run a little bit, but Cerrone's got a gun, so we'll see what happens. Nordhagen at the plate. Griffin, the stretch, checks Morrison. The pitch home to Wayne. Nordhagen is driven to the left and deep. This is going to drive Piniella to the wall, and this is gone. A home run for Wayne Nordhagen, and we got a 2-2 ball game. Wayne Nordhagen hit 15 on the season in 1980 and just came through with his first of the year for these White Sox. So with 1 out, there's now nobody aboard, but we got a tie score. Squires at the plate, he's 0 for 1. Griffin winds and delivers. This is hit to left. Piniella on the run. And Lou is going to make the catch. That's out number 2. And now Pryor, who's 1 for 1. Griffin winds and delivers to Greg, and this is a comebacker. He gloves it, takes a few steps toward Worth, and gives it a toss to retire the Sox in the 4th, but they score 2 on 1 hit and leave none. After 4, we've decided nothing. It's 2-2. Ballet, anyone? Ballet, 2-2. All right, it's Dent, and then the top of the order for the Yankees in the 5th. Randolph and then Jones. Kravec winds and delivers. Line shot caught by Junior Moore. 1 down. Now it's Randolph, 0 for 2. Pitch from Kravec. Hey, struck him out. That's strikeout number 3. And with 2 outs, it'll be Rupert Jones. Rupert's 0 for 1. Ground ball first base. This is Squires. Mike gloves it and takes it to the bag himself. And that will retire the Yankees in the 5th. We go to the bottom of the 5th. We're tied at 2. Griffin will face Junior Moore, Marv Foley, and then the top of the Sox order with Bobby Molinaro in the bottom of the 5th. We're halfway through this one. All right, Junior steps in against Griffin. The pitch from Mike. Ground ball, Bucky Dent. He throws to Worth, and there's 1 gone. Now it's Marv Foley. Marv doubled in the 3rd, but was doubled up on a line out to Randolph later in the inning. The pitch to Foley from Griffin is ball 4. He walked him. So he's on base again. Molinaro comes up. Griffin the stretch and the pitch. And this is a base. Another 1-up. Wild pitch chance for Griffin. No wild pitch. Keep the 1. Re-roll for Molly. And it's grounded to Worth. He goes to Dent for 1, and the relay to Griffin is not in time. Molinaro beats the rap at first. So with 2 outs, it's Molinaro at first, and Lemon coming to the plate. Griffin, the stretch, checks Molinaro. The pitch home to Chet is ball 4. So 2 on now with 2 outs for Baines. Harold is 0 for 2. Sox could use a hit. Griffin, the stretch, the pitch is strike 3 swinging. And that retires the Sox in inning number 5. It's Griffin's 2nd strikeout, both by Baines. We go to the 6th, and we're tied at 2. For the Yankees, it's Watson, Jackson, and Piniella coming up in the 6th. Bob is 0 for 2. And that's a base hit for Watson off Kravec, and that's going to get action going in the bullpen for the Sox. Lamar Hoyt is going to start throwing, and yep, he is. Lamar Hoyt. So Reggie Jackson comes to the plate. 0 for 2 for Reggie. Piniella is on deck. Yankees have a man on with nobody out, but he's got no speed, so don't worry about him stealing. Kravec, the stretch, the pitch home is a chance for Foley. Marv Foley. if that's his real name. Okay, so this goes to Foley, who is a 4 and an E3. Oh, boy. Okay, so we got to roll to see if Marv makes a pass ball. He's a PB6, and that's a pass ball. So the runner moves up. Watson gets to second. Reggie's still at the plate. Pitch home to Reggie is a line shot at Morrison, who makes the catch. 1 down. Now it'll be Piniella with Soderholm on deck. Lou is 0 for 1 with a walk. We're in the top of the 6th, tied at 2. Watson is at second. 1 man out. The pitch from Kravec is a line drive caught by Pryor. There's 2 outs. And Soderholm is due up. They're going to let Kravec face him. A home run in the 2nd for Soderholm. A walk in the 4th. Kravec the stretch. And the pitch to Soderholm is to left and deep. This is going to be gone. And 4-2 is the lead for the Yankees. And here comes Tony La Russa, and that's going to be it for Kravec. 1 batter too late. So Lamar Hoyt is coming on to face Worth. Kravec's day is done. We'll give you his numbers. 5 2/3 innings, 4 hits. He walked 3. He struck out 3. He gave up 4 runs, all earned, and 2 home runs, both to Eric Soderholm. So Dennis Worth comes to the plate against Lamar Hoyt, who's coming on in relief. Hoyt in the 1980 season, 9-3 with a 4.57 ERA, 13 starts, and 112 innings pitched. His job is to get the Sox out of the 6th. 0 for 2 for Worth today. There's 2 men out in the 6th. The pitch, ground ball Morrison. He gloves it and throws to Squires, and that'll retire the Yankees. But they score 2 on a pair of hits. Leave none. And after 5.5, it's 4-2 Yankees. For the Sox in the 6th, they've got some work to do. It's Morrison, Nordhagen, and Squires, 4, 5, and 6 coming to the plate. Jim is 0 for 1 with a walk and a run scored. The pitch from Griffin is hit to left. Here comes Lou Piniella, and that's 1 down. Nordhagen up now, 1 for 2 with a 2-run bomb back in the 4th. Griffin winds and delivers a chance for Cerrone. Cerrone's a 1 and an E4, and that's an 11, and that will be a foul out. So 2 gone now in the 6th, and Squires coming up 0 for 2 for Mike. Line shot right at Worth, and that'll retire the Sox in the 6th. We go to the 7th. It's 4-2 New York. Lamar Hoyt coming out for first full inning. Cerrone, Dent, and Randolph are in his future. Cerrone is 1 for 2. The pitch, ground ball Squires. And the man they call Spanky is a 1 and an E9, and that's a 13, and he makes the play. unassisted for Mike. 1 man gone in the 7th. Now it's Dent. Bucky's 0 for 2 today. The pitch from Hoyt. Ground ball, Junior Moore. He gloves it and throws to Squires, and there's 2 down. And now it'll be Willie Randolph, 0 for 3, with Rupert Jones on deck. 2 men out, nobody aboard. Pitch from Hoyt. Slap to center field. Here comes Chet Lemon, and he makes the catch. That retires the Yankees in the 7th. It's time for the Sox fans to stretch them out. It's 4-2 as we go to the bottom of the 7th. Griffin is out for inning number 7, and Ron Davis is throwing in the Yankee bullpen. Bottom third of the order will be Pryor, Moore, and Foley in the bottom of the 7th, unless there are some changes. Pryor is 1 for 2. The pitch from Griffin. Line drive, caught by Dent. 1 down in the 7th. Now it's Junior Moore, 0 for 2. Pitch to Junior. Line drive, base hit. Left field, falls in, and he's on with a single. That's going to bring Foley to the plate, who's 1 for 1 with a walk. And that's going to do it for Griffin. Here comes Dick Hauser, and he wants Davis. So it's going to be Ron Davis with 1 out in the 7th. Tell you about him. He was a workhorse. 9-3 with a 2.95 ERA, 7 saves, 131 innings, 65 strikeouts, 9 gopher balls. So, side armor. Foley, a left-handed batter, might have it a little easier. Moore at first base. Davis the stretch, and the pitch. Ground ball, Dent. And Bucky is an E16. That's an 11. No error. He goes the short way to Randolph for 1. The relay from Randolph to Worth is not in time. So Moore is retired 4-6. On the fielder's choice, Foley safe at first, and now it's Molinaro. 2 outs. Man on, Davis on the mound. Griffin, you can close the book on Griffin now. 6 1/3 innings, gave up 4 hits. He walked 3, and he struck out 2. He allowed 2 runs. They're both earned, and 1 home run. Davis pitching to Molinaro. Line draw, 2 up. All right, so it's a 3, so it's a balk chance. No balk. Keep the 2. And pitch to Bobby. And it's a base hit on the 2. Off Worth's glove. It's going to stay in the infield. Foley gets to second. 2 on now with 2 outs. And Lemon coming to the plate. Chet is 1 for 2 with a walk. Wouldn't this be a good time to break out of that slump? Davis the stretch. 2 on, 2 out. Sox down by 2. The pitch from Davis to Chet Lemon is grounded to first and gloved by Worth. He's going to flip to Davis covering, and that will retire the Sox in the 7th. So close. We go to the 8th, and it is 4-2 Yankees. new pitcher for the Sox coming on. It's going to be Tex Wortham. And Mike Proley is throwing in the bullpen. Tex, I am using as the Sox loogie in this replay. Although he got starts for the team in 1980. His stats look like this. He's a 4-7 with a 5.97 ERA. He had 10 starts, 1 save, 92 innings, 45 strikeouts. He's on to face Jones, Watson, and Reggie. Jones is 0 for 2 with a walk. The pitch from Wortham is grounded to Squires. Mike's going to flip to Wortham covering, and that is 1 out. Now it's Watson. Watson's 1 for 3. Reggie on deck. Pitch to Bob is driven to center and deep. It's going to get over Lemon's head and bounce off the wall. Watson's got himself a double with 1 out, and Reggie's coming up. First base is open. They're going to pitch to him anyway. Wortham to the belt. The pitch home to Reggie. And uh-oh. Ground ball Squires. He knocks it down. He's going to run to first and beat Reggie there. 2 outs. And Watson gets to third. Now Pinella's due up. And they got a decision to make here. Yeah, they're going to let... Oh, jeez. Yeah, they're going to let Tex face him. All right. Soderholm on deck. Pinella at the plate. The pitch from Wortham. Line drive, base hit. Here comes an insurance run. Drops in front of Lemon. Watson scores from third. It's 5-2. And here comes LaRussa. Soderholm coming to the plate. And LaRussa wants Proley. So here comes Mike. Soderholm with 2 homers, 2 2-run homers on the day. Proley, right-hander, 5-10 with a 3.07 ERA, 147 innings, 56 strikeouts. So his job is to get Soderholm and stop the bleeding. Proley the stretch, checks Pinella at first. The pitch home is trouble. This is going to be launched to center field, and Lemon's going to be over his head. Pinella is around third, and he is being waved. The throw from Lemon is to Pryor. Pryor turns and throws home to Foley, and it's not in time. Pinella scores on the double by Soderholm, who now has a 5 RBI night. It's 6-2 New York. And Worth is coming to the plate. Proley the stretch. The pitch home to Worth. He's 0 for 3, and he's not anymore. This one's down the line. Past Moore, it's going to rattle around in the corner. That'll score Soderholm from second. It's 7-2. A pair of doubles greet Proley. And Cerrone comes to the plate. He's 1 for 3. Proley the stretch. The pitch to Rick Cerrone is popped up. That's Marv Foley's ball. He's under it, and he will take it to retire the side, but the Yankees score 3 more. And after 7.5, it's 7-2 New York. Davis out for the 8th inning. He'll get Baines, Morrison, and Nordhagen in his future. Harold is 0 for 3 with a pair of strikeouts. The pitch hit to center. Rupert Jones coming on, and there's 1 out. Now it's Morrison. Jim is 0 for 2. Could be the first game without a hit for him. His hitting streak is at 6 games. Pitch. And he's sawed off, but he's got a base hit. So the hitting streak is alive at 7. Nordhagen comes up. 0 for 2. Oh, I'm sorry, 1 for 3 with a 2-run homer. Could use another one of those. The pitch. Hey, struck him out. That's Davis's first. And 2 outs now for Squires, with Morrison camping at first base. Davis the stretch. The pitch to Mike is spanked to right. Here comes Reggie, and that will retire the side. We've played 8 complete. 7-2 Yankees in this one. Proley is on for inning number 9. He'll face Dent and then the top with Randolph and Jones. Dent is 0 for 3. Pitch to Bucky is grounded to Morrison. And there's 1 out. Randolph 0 for 4 as the leadoff man tonight. Hasn't mattered. They've still scored 7 runs. The pitch from Proley, he walked him. Now it's Jones. Rupert's 0 for 3 with a walk. And then after that comes the trouble. The pitch popped it up. Mike Squires on the infield dirt. 2 down, and now Watson 2 for 4. Reggie on deck. Pitch to Bob. Base hit, right field. Drops in front of Baines. Randolph stops at second, and that'll bring up Reggie with 2 outs. And Reggie's on an 0 for 4 night. Soderholm and Watson have been the show. The pitch. Hit to center. Chet Lemon into left center a few steps, and he'll put it away for out number 3. We go to the bottom of the 9th. It's 7-2 New York. 5-run lead. Doug Bird is on to finish up for Davis. And it's the bottom third of the White Sox order. Pryor, Moore, and Foley. Pryor's 1 for 3. Bird winds and delivers, and this is grounded to Dent. Bucky Dent. E16, that's a 16, and he's out. 1 down. Thad Bosley is going to pinch hit for Junior Moore. Bosley on the 1980 season was injured later on, but 224 with 147 at-bats. He's got a 272 on-base average. Pitch to Thad is a line drive base hit center field. So that pinch hit works. He's on. And Foley is coming up. He's had a good night. 1 for 2 with a walk. He's doubled and reached on a fielder's choice. Bird the stretch, and the pitch to Marv is hit to right and deep. This is going to drive Reggie back, and he's going to make the catch on the track. Bosley retreats to first base, and it's the last chance saloon for the Sox with Bobby Molinaro coming to the plate. 2 outs, bottom of the 9th, Sox down by 5. Bird, the pitch, And this is grounded to Soderholm. E23, and that's a 13. He boots it. He boots it. That's an E5, and Bosley moves up to second base. So the Sox are still alive. Lemon coming to the plate, 1 for 3 with a walk, doing a little better tonight. On deck is Baines. Lemon 1 for 3. The pitch to Chet. Line drive base hit on the ballpark effect. It's a 1 base hit. Everybody moves up, and that's going to get Gossage starting in the bullpen in a hurry. The bases are loaded with 2 outs. Baines at the plate, 0 for 4 for Harold, but Morrison is on deck, and he's the hottest Sox hitter. 7-2. Bottom of the 9th, bases dripping with Sox, but 2 outs. Pitch from Bird. Hey, struck him out, and the ball game's over. All right, so the win is going to go to Mike Griffin. The loss goes to Ken Kravec. He is 0-1. No save in the ball game. The line score for the Yankees, 7 runs on 9 hits, and they committed 1 error. For the White Sox, 2 runs on 9 hits, and they committed no errors. Sox now have completed their homestand to open the season at 3-4. They now travel to Baltimore for their first road trip. They're going to play 4. No, check that. They're going to play 3 in Baltimore, and then they're going to play 4 in Boston, and then they're going to play 3 in Chicago, in New York. So, and then they go back to Boston. Boy, is that a cluster. Wow. So let's see. They got 3 in Baltimore, 3 in Boston, 3 in New York, and 2 more in Boston. And then they come home for a homestand against the Red Sox and Brewers and Royals. So that's what's coming. They have started 3-4 with their first homestand. Thank you for joining me. My name is Kurt Berglund. Please subscribe to my channel if you like Strat-O-Matic Sundays. There will be more on the way. Thank you again. Hope you have a good Sunday. Enjoy it. So long, everybody.